G'day everyone and welcome back to that new Hobby High Ultramarines from Scratch episode. I think it's 130. So I'm keeping the momentum up today because I've had a fucking magic week and I just want to keep on pumping in. So this will only be a short video with the latest update of what I've been up to and what I've achieved. First off, I've been away for a week. I've just come back and I've been able to get some time in. You may have seen in the last video I had some of these finished. These Invictus Caesarians with the Tortuga bodies to give them the proper height over a normal Marine. And they've come up all right. There's a few aspects of them I'm not super happy with, but I've finally got myself a full 5-man set of Invictus Caesarians, the Ultramarines Ultra Elite. So yeah, they're painted, they're finished. Unfortunately, I can't find a place that's got any more of the the mud texture that I like for the bases. So they still need a varnish and a gloss over with the to make the mud come up. But they're done. They're ready for the shelf. They're ready to see the table, and I'm quite excited to get them off the table because I have not fucking enjoyed painting them at all. The more daunting task is that I've got another 5 of them to do with the standard for a bodyguard. Those will be 4 with thunder hammers and 1 with 5 with thunder hammers and 4 with the shields and 1 with the standard as a 10-man bodyguard unit. I don't think I'm going to buy another unit. I did not enjoy painting them, but everyone says I should have at least a few. So finally got a set of 5 done. And I'm quite happy with them. I'm looking at the shield, I'm looking at the axe, the power axe, the blue and the white, which is the theme I've decided on. There's quite a few bits and pieces I could pick up details on, and I've still got to work on. I've got to put the highlights on the gemstones. But yeah, done and dusted. The other good thing is that the shooting frame, the other shooting frame for my anti-las cannon Leviathan has come in. So now I have my third-party Ultramarine body on a Games Workshop frame with 2 cyclonic melter launchers. And I think that looks fucking intimidating as all hell. The idea is that for this unit is he comes in the drop pod, bang. Try and put him as close to or as near, or at least within 18 inches of a las cannon unit, or one of those units you're afraid to shoot for the fear of the shooting back reaction. And he's going to plop down, he's going to waddle out, and he's going to AP2 Phosphex them, and then he's going to Volkite them, and then if any of them survive that, he's got 8 shots, AP2 strength. Oh, fuck, I've just broken it. AP2 strength 8 melter gun shots. And so my thought is he'll come in. Let's put that there before I freaking destroy it any further. He'll come in. The drop pod will take a round of intercept. It may or may not freaking be destroyed, but his invuln will land him on the ground with maybe a wound. Then he'll take 10 shots from the las cannons. Of those hitting on 3s, we can expect at least 6 to hit. Of those, we can expect at least a toughness 7. On 3s, we can expect at least 4 to wound. And then of those 4 wounds, I can expect at least 2 saves, I think, on average. So 2, 3, possibly 3 wounds on impact. And then he unleashes everything he has at those pesky, heavy las cannon squads, or a particularly shooty tank that I don't like, or a heavy Volkite squad which could wipe out, an entire 20-man unit in one shot. This is why he's so decorated. It's because he drops in and he faces the guns head on, knowing he's going to cop a few, and sets about nuking them with great prejudice. Unfortunately, I've done the exact same mistake I did with that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and I assembled him without putting his head in. So I'm going to have to trim up his head and try and squeeze it in there somehow. But I'll get the body painted, I'll get the arms painted. very much looking forward to getting this one up and going. Now, the same company that made this body. This is their Contemptor Dreadnought body, and it is nice, but it is nowhere near as good. He looks like he's got a big, round, fat belly. And if I was a mean man, I'd be calling this fella Pugsley, because he looks like a pug dog and or that little fella from the Addams Family, just round and chunky. Big round belly, small head. I've clipped him out with close combat and graviton weapons, gravity weapons, and he looks all right, but it's too round in the chest compared to the way, Captain Bulimia over here. This one he looks a bit chunky. He's been eating the lard with his veg. He freaking doesn't mind the potatoes. This one. But that's another one assembled. The other two dreads that I took with me just need some highlighting, and they're ready for decals and some line work with the inks. I've got to buy some more Tamiya panel line ink, and I'll get this eagle on Telemercus is going to be white, and some nice decals. According to my memory from the They Shall Know No Fear. At Calth, he had only just been turned into a dreadnought, so he's not going to have a lot of decoration on him. He hasn't really achieved many battle honours as this is like his first deployment since being interred within the dreadnought sarcophagus. See, I'm fucking learning the lore. I'm fucking getting there. I'm getting there. The rest of them have all been put together. I've got another two coming, another C-beam and another close combat one. And that's all the Contemptors I'll be doing. I've got three Daradeos to do, 4 Daradeos to do, but I'm not going to do those for a while yet. This is enough big and hard to get finished, and that's all I'm going to concentrate on. Got to get some more of these large tufts as well. And while I'm doing that, because there's a bit of white in them, I'll be filling in. I've repainted all the white of the interior of the Dreadnought drop pod. And cleaned it up, and I've only got one side cleaned up currently, which is that side, but the rest will be cleaned up in short order. I just want to get this off the table. It is big. It is so big. It takes up so much room, and that means I can actually get the Dreadnoughts in, on, and dropped. I'm going to try and team myself up again for this weekend or this Friday if I can, but it depends on family. And then I'm sort of fucking up in the air on what to do next. I know I've got to be doing these. Fucking 11 Dreadnoughts is going to take a fucking fair old hunk of time. There's nearly 2,000 points fucking right there. 2,000 points of Fury of the Ancients. Which is good because next upcoming tournament, shy of the one I've missed, is a 3,500 fully painted game tournament. So maybe I should keep this in. I think I'm keeping all of this in reserve and not playing them, and only cracking them out for that one tournament, and then shamefully and embarrassingly hide them away for the rest of eternity, never to be brought out unless I'm facing Russ, Perturabo, or Conrad. But other than that, everything's been going smackaroons. These are surprisingly quick to paint. There's not a lot to them, just a couple of lines, bit of detail, bit of trim. The more exotic ones are take a bit longer, but the pleb standard ones, fine. And then I guess I'll finish these bloody armigers, and this big old other knight, this Questoris Knight, for my House Vornher Allied Detachment. I decided to go with this one. This is a very nice model, by the way. I'm surprised how nicely this went together. Just a sort of a lack of posability in the legs, which I don't really like. At least with the armigers, you get 2 or 3 different, versions if you swap them around left, right, left. But what I've done is I've kitted him out to make him look like a bigger version of the armiger. This one with the melter lance and the chainsword. Well, that's what this big boy's got. Melter Lance, Chainsword, and a couple extra Diddy What's-Its freaking stub gun and freaking some song. I think I'm putting an autocannon on the top of him. But yeah, that... You would think by looking at that this would crump that in one round, but it's very much the other way around. Knights are not very powerful against anything that isn't knights. But they just look so fucking good. They just look so fucking good. I really like them. And I like painting something a little bit different from blue every now and then. But anyway, that's me for the week. The competition that went on Saturday last, I wasn't able to attend. But, excuse me. But I do have a few photos, which I will patch on to the end. Feel free to have a look at them. I haven't really gotten a rundown of who was there, what was what, who won what, and how. But, yeah, it sounded like it was a really, really, really good game. Really, really, really good tournament down there at Beyond. And I am mortified that I missed it. Anyway, I'm painting, I'm building, I'm creating, and I'm having a fucking brilliant time. I hope you are too. Love the lot of yous. Keep painting, keep playing. Hopefully I'm going to get a game in this week and get some more shit done. Excited for the future. Love the lot of yous. Give the missus a kiss, and I'll see yous all later. Cheerio.